Hey everyone, so I'm glad you guys are back, and today I'm just using the Moonchild Kit from Creating & Co. I was actually planning at night because I was unable to do it during the day, and I'm sorry this video is going up so late, but I had family over for a birthday party, and it was just really hard to film with them here. You know, we wanted to make sure that we were spending enough time with them. So I didn't get to plan, but I planned Wednesday, and then I planned again first thing Friday morning. So I didn't get to plan day by day. It was kind of just trying to get ready, trying to get everything done so that on the weekend we could be free to spend time with them. So I went ahead and started with my sidebar. I just put the quote box all the way on the top, and I started with the next week and just the weekly ombre checklist. I did a strip of washi, and I did a to buy list and an ombre heart checklist for that. And then I go ahead and put down some more washi. I put down goals and then a habit tracker. And some more washi and a half box to track my YouTube and Instagram. So I went ahead and tracked prenatals because my husband and I are thinking about possibly getting pregnant maybe next year. So I want to make sure that I'm taking my vitamins. However, since, you know, I started to and then I stopped, it was kind of hard to remember to do it. So I didn't take any of my pills this week, my vitamins, but I'm hoping next week that it's a lot better. I'm a lot better with that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I had a busy week. I've been pretty busy these past weeks, and it's been kind of hard to plan. I still haven't figured out lighting, but I was just like, what the heck, you know, let me just do it. So I decided to just plan at night, and Wednesday I had a little bit of free time between getting some homework done and some stuff that I had to do around the house. I actually went to service on Wednesday, so it's just been busy. So I'm happy that I get to sit down and I got to edit this, even though it's going up a bit late. You'll probably see the haul before you get to see the plan with me, but I'll try to stay on schedule. So I do go ahead and put the date covers, and it comes with like the date stickers. So I went ahead and put those down, and the bottom washi as well. I love this kit. I love the bottom washi. I love the color combos. I love anything that has to do with like moons and stars and anything with the universe. I think the colors are so soft. I actually used a planet kit from Caress Press quite a bit ago, and you'll probably see it on my Instagram, and I love that kit as well. So anything that has to do with outer space, I love. So I started off on Monday with a to-do header, and then I only needed 5 checklists, so I ended up covering one with the today, and you'll see that in a bit. So I went ahead, like I said, I planned on Wednesday night, so I already knew the things that had happened, excuse me, and then I just put down all the to-do headers just to kind of get that moving. So here I am just putting the heart, the ombre heart checklist, and I'll go ahead and write down, I ended up using, oh, what is that? I can't remember what the pen is called, but I ended up using a pink pen to write down for this spread. I've been using colored pens. I used to only use black pens, and now for some reason I'm doing more color. So yeah, see here I just put down the today header and covered that last heart, and then I put down a strip of pink washi and an appointment box because I had to call my student loan company for some forms because the husband and I are actually thinking about buying a house. We're in that process, so I needed to get some forms to send to the realtor. and I just used one of those circle stickers with a phone icon. It's actually gold foiled, and that is from Planning World. And as you can see, I just wrote call and for forms. Then I go ahead and use a Little Miss Papery computer, and I write in create inspiration board, because I created an inspiration board on in Photoshop to kind of carry with me in my phone, and that way I can see what I'm working towards every day when I open my phone. So that's an idea in case you guys want to try it, and it doesn't have to be with Photoshop. You guys can do it in Word and then, send it, take a picture and send it to your phone, and then put that as a screensaver, and that way you'll always know what you're working towards. So I go ahead and put down an appointment box, flag, and a little kawaii icon from Stationery Heaven Co. I put down that I had to order an Amazon book, and then I put down an odds and ends header with a full box, and then the meal tracker at the bottom. I just wrote down that I went to Ulta that day. I've been struggling to find a foundation, and I stopped by that Monday to get matched and to get a sample. I love the color match, but I don't know that I like the lasting power. I think it's the Lancome foundation. So yeah, I went ahead and put down a TV icon and an asterisk icon, and I just wrote down that I watched Jane the Virgin and that I had to work on editing the plan with me for the November month. So here I just write down my prenatals, and I start working on Tuesday, and I start with a full heart checklist, and I'm just here writing down everything that I had to do for work. So I've been finding that for me it's been easier to transition from a no white space to a white space. And then, doing it chronologically is still kind of hard for me, but usually I tend to put all my work stuff on the top because I'm at work during the mornings, and then I'll do in my today section and my odds and ends, I'll kind of do what I have to do during the day. But sometimes I don't necessarily write it down in chronological order. I just kind of put it down as I see it and as I remember. So that's that. And I put a coffee sticker from a Once More with Love sampler that I got, and that's just, I just wrote in the appointment box that I had to do my devotional day 7. I mentioned, I think in my last plan with me, that my husband and I are doing the Love Dare devotional, and we're loving it. We're doing it actually for the second time, and this is through our church. So we're loving it. It's working out for us, and yeah, so we're on day 7. And then I just put down a munchkin that's sighing because I had to send my student loan statement to the realtor, like I said, and just, school debt, it's just depressing to see. So I went ahead and put down another full box, an odds and ends header, and then that little blonde girl is from Stationery Heaven Co. as well, and I just wrote down that I had math because I was in class, and then I just put some of the deco with another Little Things meal sticker, and I just wrote down that we had leftovers. So here I am just starting on Wednesday, and Wednesday what did I do? Let's see. I went ahead and, I cut the heart checklist, the last one, just so that I could make it less bulky because I didn't like the way that it looked on Monday. So I think I cut it a little crooked, but it's okay. So I put down the today header at the bottom, and then I put down a little thing, with a TV, and I covered that with a hamper, and I just wrote down that I had to put away the clothes. I'm sorry, I think I'm getting sick, so my throat is really dry. But anyway, moving on. I put down a Stationery Heaven Co. little kawaii car sticker that says wash me because my husband washed the car and he took it to get an oil change. I use another one of those Planning World circle stickers with a phone. And then I just wrote down that I changed my cell phone plan because we're paying ridiculous amount of money at Verizon. So we're just waiting until our plan is over and we can go ahead and switch companies because, I mean, it's not like we have great service and we're paying a lot of money. So I need to change my plan. So I did that on Wednesday. So we'll probably be saving a little bit of money next month, which is a good thing. So I put down another full box and odds and ends stickers, and then I put a little munchkin that's uploading because I uploaded the monthly plan with me. If you haven't checked it out, check it out in my videos. It's a long one. It's pretty chatty, so watch it either in parts or when you have some free time to kind of sit down and, YouTube binge. So I put down one of those quotes from the deco sheet that says Starry Nights. Oh gosh, what does it say? Starry Nights, something the soul. I can't even read it. So anyway, I put down the little thing sticker, and I just wrote down that we had enfrijoladas, which is a dish that we make, and pretty much it's just tortillas. You kind of fry it in oil, and then you put it in beans, and you stuff it with cheese, and you roll it up, and you put lettuce and fresh cheese and salsa, and yeah, so that's one of my favorite dishes. I could seriously eat cheese and beans every single day of my life. I love quesadillas. I love anything that has just beans and cheese. It's ridiculous how much I love it. But anyway, moving on to Thursday, I went ahead and put a to-do sticker, and I only needed 3 things to write down, which I actually am looking at my planner now. I forgot to check off, and so those are just some things that I needed to do for work. I don't write everything that I need to do for work in my planner. I kind of keep that in my notebook, and I'll just have like a running list. If I don't get it done, then I leave a sticky for me on my desk for the next day to do it. So that's how I keep track. So that way more things fit in my planner, and I also get to decorate it. But yeah, so I just write down sometimes just like the top 3, or if I have like 6, big things that I had to work on. Sometimes projects take a little longer, so that's why maybe I only had 3 things, but they were taking a lot longer during my day. So yeah. I had a bill due on Thursday, and then I put down a today header, one of those scalloped appointment boxes, and then an asterisk, and then just wrote down that I had to do Love Dare Day 9. I put a half box with a Nope munchkin because I had my 3rd test for the semester, and I always get anxiety before a test. No matter how much I've studied, I just feel like I've never studied enough. So that was Thursday. That was pretty much all the things that I had to do. So I put an odds and ends header and the Dance with the Tides of the Moon quote box, and then a little thing and wrote down that we had leftovers. On Friday, I did the to-do header with another quote box, and then the today, and I did a face mask that day because I was actually off for Veterans Day, and then I had a doctor's appointment, which I didn't end up going to. I had to reschedule it, and that afternoon, we actually had to do our meeting at church, so I just put down that exclamation point from Planning World that's gold foiled, and a full box again, that little thing, and I wrote down that we had tacos after, and I put the full moon deco sticker, which I loved. So Friday, I already knew what we had to do, and so Saturday, I just put down the full boxes. I went ahead and put in some washi to put the weekend banner, and we had our marriage group as we do every Saturday. And I know we had to go to Target, and we had Matthew's birthday party, and that's pretty much just what we did. Just enjoy some family time, eat a lot, talk a lot. I did have some bills due. You'll see me put those down in a bit. I always tend to buy gifts right before the party, and that's a little just thing that, that's about me that I do every single time, and every single time I do it, I'm always thinking I need to make sure that next time when we have a birthday party, we buy the gift before, like at least a week. But then I don't know if things are going to come up, and I hate going to stores and returning things. So I think that's why I wait till the last minute. But that's the thing I'm going to work on. Keep me, keep me on track about that next time you see that I go to a party. So yeah, just to go, we had that birthday party, and I just put down a coffee cup, and I put that we enjoyed some family time. You'll see that in just a bit. And yeah, so Sunday, we didn't go to morning service, but we went to, just really quick, those balloons are from Scribble Prince Co. Love them. So we skipped morning service. We had breakfast with family because we knew they were going to head back. And to mark that, I actually used a Squirrel Prince Co. $2 Tuesday Andrea with coffee sticker, and I used 2 of those scalloped boxes that I love. And I had actually asked my cousin to do my makeup, so she did my makeup that Sunday. And then I had to pay a bill. And then that night, I just put a full box because I knew that I was going to be volunteering with the babies. So yeah, I go ahead and mark that. And then on Sunday, we just had more tacos at my aunt's house, and we ate a lot, and it was like food coma all weekend. So that was pretty much it. I I really didn't do much else during the weekend, just spent a lot of time with family, which I really enjoyed. So here I realized that I had not put the date covers, so I go ahead and put those in. I know towards the end I completely forgot. It's just you get into planning and then you forget them, and I don't use them every week, so I think that's probably why. So here I'm just using up the rest of the deco. I don't tend to use a lot of deco. I've mentioned that before, but since I had it and I knew that I wasn't going to use it again in another spread, I just go ahead and use it, spread it out. It probably looks super crowded, but I really like how it turned out. I think it's so cute. So here I am just sprinkling it around. I did write some stuff on the left-hand side, other stuff that I needed to buy. We actually went to the store yesterday, so got some of that stuff. And then here I am just going to show you what I have left, and I'll probably use this in another spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, then please make sure that you leave a comment, anything you guys want to say, hi. Yeah, just go ahead and leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week. I will try to be on schedule.